Well, tonight we just want to reiterate that there are no cases of coronavirus yet in Louisiana. Yet is the word health leaders are using as they get ready for a possible case. The testing would happen right here in Baton Rouge, and we're giving you a first-hand look at that process. Doctors say either way, don't panic, just prepare.
We do have a plan. That plan fits for COVID-19.
Dr. Frank Welch, the medical director for Community Preparedness for Louisiana, says the state is ready for the coronavirus. He says they have been planning for something like the virus called COVID-19 for 20 years.
What we've been told to prepare for is it's probably going to spread in the United States just as it's spreading in many other places.
Well, Governor John Bel Edwards taking additional measures tonight to reduce the spread of the coronavirus right here in Louisiana. He's made changes to casinos, bars, movie theaters, and restaurants, giving us all a new temporary normal. Okay, so I am going to wear the gear that the EMS operators are going to wear if they are going out to an emergency call. Okay.
Oh, this way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It goes backwards.
See, this is how we're learning together.
The gown is tied in the back, then there's a mask.
And so this protects the eyes as well.
Correct. It's a face shield as well as a mask, a face mask.
They then tie the gown in the front, put on the gloves and booties for my shoes, protecting all exposed skin.
If someone comes to your door and they have an ambulance, they're the real deal. Well, East Baton Rouge Parish now has its second confirmed case of the coronavirus. Now, take a look behind me. You're taking a look at one of the final National Guard trucks that's been here at the testing site, the drive-through testing site, that is, here at Baton Rouge General Mid-City. Now, all of this happening as more than 100 more people get tested. Do you really understand this whole new concept of our new way of life under social distancing? All right, so I have this tape measure here, and I'm going to utilize our photographer, Antoine, who doesn't want to be on camera, but he'll be behind the camera, to show you just exactly how far 6 feet is. This is it. This is how far we're supposed to be from each other. But new numbers show that Louisiana, according to one scoreboard, is losing. Well, there are now 8 confirmed cases of the coronavirus here in our area, 1 in West Baton Rouge, 5 in East Baton Rouge, and 2 here in Ascension. And as we enter this new age of social distancing, the one I told you about several weeks ago, that was the first time you've ever heard of it, our cell phones are playing a new role, more important than ever. Well, the first full week of drive-through coronavirus testing here at Baton Rouge General Mid-City is done for the day. That happened in the last couple of hours. Now, we didn't see as many cars as we had earlier in the week, and that could be a new trend. But the not-so-good thing about this is that there's a backlog on getting those test results. But the mayor says there are 3 things we can all do to put a stop to this virus.
Our ventilator capacity is far from okay in Louisiana.
Concern this week from the governor about the number of ventilators in Louisiana. The machine is used to help someone breathe, especially when they are suffering from the critical issues of the coronavirus. I connected with Dr. James Ford with Our Lady of the Lake to talk about the machines.
Can you run through that one more time
Sure.
about how the process works with the ventilator?
Yeah, so it's kind of like the movies. There's like the tube that kind of comes off the end of this, and it goes into a box, and the box has a bunch of dials and graphs. But this tube goes down into the mouth, and the end of the tube sits down here.
When you were going through the most difficult part of this, what were you thinking?
I thought I was going to die.
Baton Rouge General Mid-City is expecting its first coronavirus patients any minute now. This comes 5 years after the ER at this hospital was closed. The ER has since been reopened for those patients, but now they're trying to figure out how to staff it. Those deaths have been caused by underlying issues like hypertension and diabetes. Now it's shining a new light on a long-standing issue here in Louisiana. Some people say they're ready, others say they aren't ready for phase 1, but it is recommended that people who are at high risk, older people and those with underlying conditions, should stay home. So I don't have the symptoms of COVID-19, and you don't have to have them either to get the test done, so I'm going to get the test done too.
Ready? All right, sir. Go ahead and lean your head back. Comfortable? You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Great job. There's some tissues for you right there.
It tickles. and teared up a little bit.